everyone, it's Rachel with Rachel's Wig Reform. Today I want to talk about ponytails again. And I know I have touched on this topic before and I've done some videos before. However, it's been a while since I've done those videos, and I'm currently seeing these questions pop up a lot in wig groups, like how do you pull your hair or your wig into a ponytail? What do I do when I'm exercising? How can I wear my wig? All these different little scenarios of what can you do for your wig if you're going to the beach or if you're hanging out at a pool all day. So I'm going to touch base on a few of these things in the video and give you some demonstrations on how to do it. I'm going to use my Rachel wig. This is an old Jon Renau Rachel wig in the color Palm Springs Blonde. Now, when you get an older wig that you've worn for a while, these are the wigs I suggest using for putting your hair into a ponytail, working out, using it to go to the beach, whatever it might be. Her fibers are starting to get a little, worn out, but so wearing her down is not an option for me. However, pulling her into a ponytail and doing some different things with her is very, very easy to do. And there's still a lot of use left in this wig, even though I'm not going to wear her down. And by the way, just to confirm, I cannot wear a long synthetic wig on my neck anymore either. Since I started wearing human hair wigs, like I said, I have officially become that snob and I own it. Now, what I like to do with my longer wigs is I like to hold it upside down and brush it out that way. It's getting all, everything taken care of from underneath. I also like to take the Envy Renew and Repair, and I will hold my wig out and I will lightly spray the whole underneath here. A lot of times it's our underneath in the nape area that doesn't get these products properly on them. And so when you hold it upside down, it's getting that nape area in the underneath. Now, here's the thing. This little bathroom that I'm in has hardwood floors. If I take this Envy spray and I do it here and it gets on my floor like the mist, it's an ice skating rink. Like, I literally almost killed myself one day. So do not spray this over your carpets, over your flooring, whatever it is, because the mist of it gets in there and it is kind of like a greasier, I guess, for lack of better terms, product. So I don't even think you would want it on your carpets. What I do is we have this little tiny stand-up shower right here. Nobody really uses it. I hold it up in there and spray. Don't use it. Don't do that in a shower that you're going to use, because the person that gets into it is going to bust their ass. Okay. For lack of better words. All right. So I've already sprayed her prior to this video. I brushed her through. So now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I'm going to show you one other thing. Actually, I'm going to put my hat back on because I'm a little chilly. One of the things that you can do with your wigs when you put them into a ponytail is a lot of times it's that nape area that we struggle with. So you can use double-sided tape. I usually don't, because I will put a hat on with this wig and the band of the hat keeps the nape secure. I buy pieces of double-sided tape like this. They come in strips. I got these on Amazon, and I will put the link to them in the description box. So everything that I kind of talk about here today, always expand the description box and you can find that. I don't want an entire piece, so I cut a piece in half. And when you get these, you'll see that there's kind of a line already there. That's where I cut. So I like to put this on prior to putting the wig on. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off the one side and I'm going to stick that piece of tape right there, but I'm not going to take the blue side off. However, I am going to go in there and get a corner of that blue side lifted, because that can be tricky. So see right now, prior to me putting it on, see how that's already kind of lifting? That will get slightly pushed back down when I put this on, but at least I can reach up there and I can grab that little piece that's already been started and then pull it off. Okay, now let me go ahead and put this on. This is a good look. All right, so the main thing too is you want to make sure you have your wig brushed out really well, because the more tangles you have in it, the worse it's going to be to pull it back. All right, hold on. Oh, sorry, I thought I was going to have another disaster. Right before I started this video, my smoke alarm went off in my kitchen. Yes, I know, I should not be baking. I mean, legit, I'm not a baker. I'm not a cooker, nothing, okay? My husband works second shift. He's not here. I'm normally gone in the evenings. I don't cook. I have a kitchen because it came with the house, okay? And my fire alarm went off because of some stuff I had in the oven. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, is that going to happen again? Thank God I didn't start videotaping. So what I'm doing now is I'm just starting to take these fibers and I'm pulling them back just like you would with a ponytail. And I'm just going to keep combing out those little pieces that are not quite yet pulled up. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take my hands and I'm going to start to bring that up into the back. I don't know if you can hear my dog. He's on the porch. And what you're going to find is it's going to get snarly. When you pull those fibers up, just gently keep brushing through it. So I'm just continuing to brush my hair, brush my wig into a ponytail, just like I would with any other, or I shouldn't say with any other wig, just like you would if you had hair. Now I'm going to secure it with a band, and then I'm going to show you what happens. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Sometimes it does pull back a little bit, so I have to just give it a little, bring the bangs down. Okay, so looking at this just right here, this would look like a normal ponytail. This is what happens with wigs. You get that nape area rises up. Obviously, that's not a natural look. So this is what you do. What you want to do, and I hope you can get a good view of this, is first of all, hold on to the ponytail. Then go into your nape right here and just start to gently pull it down. Let me see if I can get this up out of the way. So I'm just going to kind of gently start to bring that nape area back down, and then right here on the side also. Okay, so now that is back. Let me take a look here. All right, so now that's in a much better location. It's not way up high. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that up a little bit, go to the corner. If I can remember what corner. This is the hard part with this. Oh, I thought I had it. I don't. Oh, almost. Almost. Holy hell. And the blue tape is kind of like, it kind of has a slippery, here we go. Okay. Blue tape is off. So now I'm going to flip that nape back down, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to push it in and secure it down. All right. So now when you do still look, you can see there's, you know, it's kind of noticeable. All you need to do is really start to go in there and just start pulling on the fibers a little bit and bringing them down. Let me look. So can you see the difference on just that little bit of pulling the tension or the tightness of the fibers down? It starts to look a little better than this side. So this side I brought down, but I didn't pull down on the fibers. This side I did. And you can continue just to loosen those up as much as you would like to. So now that nape area, we don't have to feel insecure that it's going to be lifting. Because what happens if throughout the day, as you like kind of pull your rubber band a little tighter, it will pull that nape area sort of back up again. And when you have the tape there, it helps secure that nape area there, so you don't feel as like insecure about it. Okay, so here is just a basic ponytail out the door, super easy. I do put hats on with this. That's normally how I do wear it. Now let's talk about ponytail wigs. Wigs that are made just to wear in a ponytail or down, but they have the headband. Here's what I do. I take this exact same wig, and when I go to CrossFit, I put a headband around it because I don't want this stuff in my face. And I also don't even like it if I go out in the wind and this stuff's blowing in my face. I'm just not that person. Now, you can take one of your older wigs, just like a Rachel, whatever, and make it into a ponytail wig. Now, I have ordered one from Kirsten, KJ, in Vogue Medical Wigs and Beyond. I'm super excited to get it, and I will be doing a review on it. But until I get that, here is an option, or here is something you could do if you wanted like a ponytail style wig for exercising, yard work, whatever it might be. Okay, I have these headbands. I purchased these two at Walmart. I really like these. They have a lot of nice stretch to them, and it feels secure without like super tight on my head. I have a black one and a white one, and then you can also purchase these. They look like gaiters almost, and I think they advertise as gaiters. They're kind of displayed like this, hanging in Walmart. This is just a bigger version, and you can make it scrunchy, and you can do some different things with it. I personally like this one, and I'm going to make sure that the seam is. So what I'm going to do is just get this down and around. And also, when I do it this way, I don't put the tape on the back of my nape, because this headband, once I pull it down, will help keep it there. So then I take my bangs, and I'm just going to kind of comb them back. All right, and then I'm going to take my headband. Just kind of bring it up and around. Now, one of the things that I realized when I was first trying to do this is that you almost do have to have it over your ears. When I was doing this, it was getting funky. And then plus my ears were sticking out like crazy. So it was kind of a different feeling for me, but I'm really getting used to it. And then you can see right there is kind of the hairline, and you just bring that bandana or the head wrap. Let me double check the back here, make sure. Okay, so now here is another thing. When you put the headband on, what it tends to do is push the hair up, if that makes sense, and I'm sure you can kind of see that. So what I do then is, with the headband still on, I'm going to take my ponytail back out, and I'm just going to really gently kind of re-put it in and smooth that back out again. That happens sometimes. It's just the way the headband pushes on the fibers. So once I get that all taken care of, I'm going to put my rubber band back in. And I like my ponytails to be big. Then you can just kind of go in and give little tugs on it if you wanted to bring like a little lift up in there. Because this is an older wig and this is basically how I'm doing it, I will take a kind of a rat tail comb and go in right here at the top and just kind of give it some extra little lift in it. Okay, so you could do this for a simple ponytail that you want to wear out and about using the double-sided tape. You could do this and put a hat on with it, or you could take one of your older wigs and turn it into a version of a ponytail wig without actually purchasing a ponytail wig. Now, this is Rachel, so she is a hand-tied cap. However, I can do the same thing with Heidi, which is Rachel's sister wig, but not hand-tied. It's no different. Like zero difference. I also had Ryder by Amore, and she is a wefted cap, and I pulled her up into a ponytail and wore her that way till I literally wore her out. It wasn't even able to be donated. I literally just put her upstairs in case somebody might want her for Halloween or something, who knows. So there's a lot of quick little things that you can do with your wigs that I think we're afraid to do, or we're unsure the little tricks on how to make it work. Don't make wigs such a challenge, okay? Don't be afraid to style them. Don't be afraid to do things with them. A synthetic wig is only going to last so long no matter what. I had my share of wears from Rachel down, and now I'm going to probably wear her longer in this type of style than I would if she was being worn down the entire time. Recycle those wigs. Find ways to continue to use them. Use those wigs for your workouts, for your ponytails, to wear with hats. Make them into a headband wig, whatever it is. But don't be afraid to style and do things with your wigs, okay? All right, so I hope that helps. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And we'll talk with you soon.